Welcome to this week's episode of the Bruce and Josh Show. So you've decided on Greater Pensacola. When I travel, people seem to mostly think about that Pensacola is either military or the beach, and primarily the beach, the Gulf of Mexico. Today, we're going to show you some of the differences between the thought process of we're only beach versus the fact that Pensacola actually is a real city and has many different dynamics to it across the whole of Greater Pensacola. So stay tuned.
Hey guys, if you're really liking our content, show us some love and hit that subscribe button so you can see us more often. And then we'll go ahead and get into it.
I guess that would mean that if you wanted to see us more often, but the truth of the matter is we know you're watching. You're just not subscribing.
That's not your
And
line.
so we would like for you to subscribe so that we can see that you're watching.
That's not your
That
line.
is my line
That's
because
not
I
your
just
line.
made it my line.
That's not your...
So we wanted to talk today a little bit about the variety, the dynamic of Greater Pensacola. I travel the world. That's no surprise to most people. And what may be a surprise to most people is that whether I'm somewhere in the United States or over in Europe, people know Pensacola. At little, seemingly tiny Pensacola, people tend to know Pensacola. When I say I'm from Florida, and the next question being where in Florida, I say Pensacola, it seems in the middle of whether it's Prague or Amsterdam or San Francisco or Toronto or Tokyo. Somebody says, oh, my cousin went through Pensacola when they were blah blah, or I lived there when I was a kid, or or I vacationed there. So it's interesting how many people really do have a connection to Pensacola. But most people, their primary thought process on Pensacola is that it's a military station and then it's the beach. And it's a vacation land. So we want to let you guys know that if you're considering a move from wherever you are to a different type of locale, somewhere in a state with low taxes and maybe more favorable living conditions, that you check out Pensacola for the variety that it can be. Because we have everywhere from the beach to a very vibrant downtown type of scene to suburban living if you're looking for more family style living and schools and that type of situation. And we also have plenty of, I'm going to use the word boondocks, surrounding the city in terms of out in the country for that type of lifestyle. If you want something very laid back and the sweet smell of the grass and the waterways to canoe down and that kind of thing out in the country.
Prices. Oh. Prices vary as to where you are in Pensacola. If you're looking at a condo on the beach, you're probably going to be looking at a lot higher prices versus if you're looking at a house over in Cantonment, which is more of a rural type area. They can go from anywhere in the mid 300s over in Cantonment to, if you go to the beach, to the millions.
Or even downtown these days can be certainly, upper hundreds of thousands, 600 to a million, even $1 million plus. Okay, I should shoot it back to him. I saw the look on everybody's face. Would you like for me to be a gracious God and allow you to say?
I know that's how you feel, truly. I really, truly know that's how you feel. No, I don't care how much you say.
Would you like...
I really don't.
I think the whole idea of this right now is that Pensacola has not only a lifestyle for everyone, but it also has a price range for everyone. So if you're looking to have, all of the creature comforts of life, and you like either living right on the amazing waters of the Gulf of Mexico, the Sugar White Sands, or if you want to live downtown and walk to, I don't care what your purvey is at that point. I mean, you can be wanting sports, you can be wanting cocktail bars and high-end restaurants, you can love things like the symphony and plays and concerts and things like that. It's all happening in downtown Pensacola. So you want that lifestyle. Or if your budget is, you know, a little bit lower than that, less than that, I don't know what word to say there truthfully, but if your budget doesn't support that, there are plenty of areas outside of downtown and the beach that are still within 20-30 minutes of downtown and the beach that would allow you to have a wonderful lifestyle in suburbia, maybe even out in the country if you want a little bit more elbow room, but still be close in enough to go to the beach, go to downtown, those kind of things whenever you feel like having a little more activity in your life. So Pensacola is much more than just the Gulf of Mexico or maybe some military. There's a very dynamic area that has multiple types of lifestyles and multiple types of price ranges for you, depending on where your lifestyle choice or your budget is.
All right, guys, well, that's it for this week's episode. Remember to like the video, comment if you have any questions, subscribe, and follow us on social media. Oh, and don't forget to go check out our cooking show, What's for Dinner, Pensacola. We'll see you guys next week.
All right, faces. So Pensacola versus the beach.
You're like a thinking face.
No, that's...
You said.
I did. I know.
Do this one. I like this one. You did.
I look like the thinker now.
Tinking.
There you go.